We've had. Good afternoon.
Welcome. Good morning.
Welcome back.
We're having martinis. We're 99% uploading. That's so much better.
Oh, thank goodness. We've had a lot of countdowns today. We've had so many countdowns.
So many countdowns.
Like an insane amount of countdowns.
Wow, that first sip really. It wasn't the first sip, but it just. Oh wow.
It's strong.
It's super strong.
And let's not forget that this martini glass is for 4 people.
Yes, ma'am. 4 people.
Yes.
Here I am.
4 people.
Was it me who said we didn't need quite as much pineapple juice?
You know, I used more.
Yeah, I just
more vodka.
More in my.
Yeah.
So listen.
Yeah.
Nothing's ever perfect. You can tweak your martinis.
You know, do you?
You do you.
You do you.
So this is what our second or third bitchtini, depending on how we rock and roll this.
To be determined.
Yes.
To be determined on whether this is second or third.
Yes. Our
the last one, she sounds like a how did you describe it?
Slow-mo robot that had gone through the paper shredder.
Yes, that's accurate, actually, you guys.
Yeah.
That's super accurate.
I'm tempted to just post a clip of it sounding like that just for funsies, so you guys understand what on earth is happening.
I wouldn't be mad.
May have to do it.
The type of issues we're having.
Oh, technical aplenty.
Oh, man.
So,
she even has basically a new computer.
Yes. So this time we shouldn't have any issues. Although we're back at 3% uploading and 2%, and it's just killing me.
I think that's normal at this point, right?
Is it normal? God, I hope something is normal.
Well, you sound great, so.
Perfect. And you know what? Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Let's see what happens. Fuck it. So we are drinking the French martini, this frothy goddess of a martini.
Is it supposed to be frothy? Mine is frothy too a little bit.
Yes, okay. It is. It is. You're supposed to shake it until it's frothy, I guess, is what the thing said. The website I looked at. And the French martini is actually super cool. I guess it was really hip in the 80s. Hip in the 80s.
Was it rad?
It's totally. 80s and 90s, totally rad. It was created by some bartender who was going for a little bit more of a fruity martini than the savory martini, the classics. And that launched like the Appletini, the lemon drop, the Cosmo, all the sweeter, more fruity martinis. The French martini launched it. So
what's in it?
Yeah, it's got vodka, pineapple juice, and Chambord, which we bought little shooters because this stuff is bougie AF.
It is bougie.
One shooter is like $4.
$17. Yeah.
For 4 of them. Yeah.
For 4 of them. Yeah.
So the bottle itself, I don't remember what it costs, but it is pretty up there. So I recommend if you want to make this martini, hang out with us, shooter, a little cheaper route. And
Yeah.
It shake till it's frothy, pour, delicious.
Delicious. It is very strong. I'm not gonna lie.
Chambord is what makes it French because it is from France.
It is from France. Chambord.
Yes, the appropriate way to say that. Yep. And it's a raspberry flavored liqueur. So tasty.
It actually, I smelled it before pouring it in. It smells raspberry. It's good.
Very raspberry.
It's good.
It is. I dig it. E.
Today, we had a fun day today.
We did.
We, as you know, we're from the Colorado area, and you found this place a long time ago, and we've been meaning to go, and we finally did it today.
Yes.
But it's
Denver.
yeah, the selfie museum.
Yes. Denver Selfie Museum.
So
Amazing.
when I tell you that we are technically challenged, we spent the first 15 minutes at least, I would say,
At least.
figuring out our phones.
Yes. How to take a picture with our phones. Guys, something we probably do every day. But, we wanted the whole burst, the 10 photos in a row or whatever, so we could just,
Yes.
take multiples and save time. And then we never figured
But we also
that
needed a
out.
countdown so that we could get in position.
Yeah. Yes.
But
Countdowns,
I think
burst. We got the
I think
countdown,
what we
guys.
figured out, oh, 100%. We couldn't figure
Yeah.
out the burst.
No.
And I think we decided you can't do both, right?
Yeah, but we couldn't figure it out without the timer either. So I'm just not sure what that's about. Anyone knows, y'all let us know. We need help.
We sat there and like Googled it. It's fine.
I've never felt so much more like my mom. Mom, love you if you're
Yeah.
hearing this. But the
Same.
struggle with technology, she'll say it. It's real. And I really
It's real.
connected with that today. It's so
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. No, I can see it. I can absolutely see that.
Yes.
But it was great. It
Selfie.
was fun. If you have one in your city, you have to check it out. It's super cute. We got creative
Yes, we
in
did.
some of the things. We did not follow instruction.
We followed like 9 out of 10 rules. We just
Yeah.
saw the 10th
Like some of the rules were
rule.
like after.
Yeah, it was like, oh, we're done taking pictures. Stand up, look over. There's this big sign that says leave balls on the floor. Oh, we did not leave the balls on the floor.
Yeah. And if
Denver Selfie Museum,
we did
we're
not,
sorry.
we were actually throwing them around.
We were all over. But we cleaned up after
We're
ourselves.
only
We were
sorry a little
respectful.
bit because we did. And there was nobody else around.
Nobody.
We pretty much had the whole place to ourselves until like the last 5 minutes. So
Literally. Yeah, it was
was great.
perfect.
it was great.
It was lots of
If
fun.
you have one in your town, check it out.
Seriously.
Yeah. It was fairly affordable too.
Yeah.
I think it was well, we had like a coupon code, so ours was only like $40. And you reserve basically the hour, but they're pretty laid back. So like if you need an hour and a half, which we took our time and we took a lot of pictures and we made it in an hour.
Yes.
So
Yes.
yes.
We spent at least 15 minutes figuring out our phones. If you do that ahead of time.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
If anybody knows how to do the burst and the timer, could you please email us?
Yes, please let us know. accidentalmartinis@gmail.com.
Yep.
Yeah. And we went and had grabbed martinis in person.
We did. In person.
Dinner at
Yes.
Stout Street
Social.
Stout Social. How do you say that?
Social?
How do you say
Social.
that without
Stout
like
Street
fucking it
Social.
up?
Ooh, say it 10
Stout
times.
Street Social.
Social.
Win. Got it.
Yes.
We had a fabulous server who reminded us of
He
a
was
friend
great.
of ours.
Yes. He reminded us of our dude,
Our dude.
which was really funny.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. He
He's very, very nice.
He has an Etsy. It's so funny. We heard him talking to all the other tables, but he was very shy with us, and we found that hilarious.
We did. We did. It was very sweet.
So then we forced him to talk about his stuff.
He was so excited. Which is great.
Loved it.
Yes.
Yes.
What,
Don't be scared. We don't bite.
Well, most of the time.
Sometimes depends who you
Oh,
are. Yeah, well,
depends on the mood, the day.
yeah,
Uh,
every three
uh,
weeks we don't
mm.
die. you
Yeah.
know,
If we're frothing at the mouth,
um,
I would just
just throw us a steak, medium rare, and it'll be fine.
medium rare,
Um,
raw, whatever.
it's fine.
Right
We'll
at the
figure it out from
face.
there.
We got it. Yeah, so it
But
was a
he
great
was
night.
so excited. He apparently sells jewelry on Etsy, so we're gonna check him out. And if we told him if we buy anything, we'll definitely shout him out. So
Yes.
to be continued.
TBT, TBC, TB,
TB
TBD,
TBC
TB,
C to be disturbed,
to
distributed,
be
discontinued,
determined,
determined.
disturbed.
Distur-
Honestly, if you're listening to our podcast, if you're listening right now to the thing that we're doing right now, which is a
yes.
podcast,
Mhm.
TBD, to be disturbed, is a possibility.
You
Always.
never know.
Always possibility when hanging out with me.
You know what? It's fine.
Doing
Hang out
great.
at your own risk. Yes.
At your own risk. Warning
Yeah.
label.
Literally for the
Literally.
podcast. So,
What's even happening right now?
what is even happening right now? So, it's what, February 20th ish?
Ish.
If you're on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, I'm sure you've heard of this story, which we started talking about it this week and we were like, wait a minute, wait a minute. Are women supposed to be nice or safe? Because you can't
Oh,
be
great
both,
question.
apparently.
No, you cannot.
So, what I'm referring to is there was a video that came out of this young lady who lives in an apartment building. A lot of
Okay.
apartment complexes, buildings, what have you, they have um, like a clubhouse, which could include a fitness club, a fitness room area.
Mm.
And you need special access. You have to live there, obviously. And some places give you a code to the door, some places give you like a fob key, whatever. So apparently, this young lady who you see on camera, she's working out and she's by herself. It clearly is dark outside, so possibly after hours outside. And she hears a knock on the door, and it's this gentleman. And she goes and opens the door for him.
Okay.
And then he proceeds to chase her around and starts to attack her. And at some point, he even wrestles her to the ground. Whole time, she's trying to like run away from him. She's running around equipment away from him. She's trying to
Oh.
call 911. Like you see her dialing something on her phone. Then she drops her phone because he literally tackled her. Literally.
Okay.
And so the question was, should she have let him in? Should she have been a bitch and not let him
Oof.
in? What if this was a neighbor of hers that she has seen before? Should you be an asshole?
Yeah.
I mean, what do you do?
Oh, girl, I don't know.
Right?
That is.
I don't know either. Because I'll be
That's
honest,
tough.
if I was her, I probably would have done the same in
Yeah.
my better judgment. I guess it just all depends if I have seen him before or not.
Yes. Oof. Yeah, for me too.
Right?
Cause it's. What am I? What am I thinking? We don't know why she let him in, right?
Right. Right. Well, and he was
Yeah.
knocking on the door. Like you could see him on video. He was knocking on the door, trying to get in. So, like, how is she supposed to know that he didn't want to go in and work out? Who
So I haven't
knows?
seen this video. Is he aggressively knocking, or
Right?
is he just like, "Hey,
No,
let me
yeah, he's
in"?
just calm. He even walks in calm. So she opens the door
Okay.
and she walks away. And, like, everything's calm and cool and collected for at least, from what it seems, a few minutes.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, like, at some point you see their aggression building. So I
Hmm.
don't know if like he tried to make advances on her and she declined, which pissed him off further.
Mm.
So I saw another what do you call them? this other girl, which I love, I follow her on Instagram, very opinionated young lady, but she was like, no means no, right? Just because a woman tells you no doesn't mean you need to then force her,
Yes.
right?
No. Yes. But yes. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
And that's I I have been in the position where I have said no to XYZ and
Mm-hmm.
they think that means
Yes.
what comes before XYZW V
Yes.
they think that means like X.5 Y.6
Yeah.
and point OZ. Like
And
we're getting in between the X's and the Y's and the Z's and we're cutting corners and I'm just like even though I said no to those things, they still think, okay, well, if I just keep going, if I keep trying, maybe somehow that'll turn into a yes. And it's
right.
like I've been in
I
the
mean,
position
how
where I'm tired of someone saying, I'm tired of saying no. So I'm just like, fine, whatever. I'll go out with you, or fine, I'll do XYZ
yeah,
with you. Well, not XYZ with
yeah,
you,
yeah.
but yeah,
Well, and
like,
this crosses a line into boundaries, right? Where a lot of guys specifically, and possibly, I mean, we could talk about it on another show where you're like boundary crossing from family or even friends, right?
yeah,
But in
yes.
this instance, this guy, it looks like on the video, again, there's no audio on the video, so all of this is speculation, but it looks like he calmly said something to her, you know, whatever. She probably was like, no, I'm good or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And he didn't take that for an answer, you know? And yeah, as women, it's really creepy. And it's like, so then, but I saw a lot of people who were like, well, she should have never let him in. That's her fault.
Get
Okay.
out. Get out. I,
Yeah. Are we victim
dude.
blaming?
Yes, yes, we are 100% victim blaming. And okay,
Yes.
hindsight, maybe she shouldn't have let him in. Hindsight.
Sure.
But
Everything is
like
hindsight.
he was calm. Maybe she recognized him. She didn't think that. And how often are women victims of someone they know? A lot of
Yes.
times it's someone they know. I don't know the
Yes.
statistics or whatever that I can look that up, but someone they know
Mhm.
that they're close to in their life that they trust. They trust
Yes.
not to get in there and try to take advantage of them, rape them, manipulate
Mhm.
them, do whatever, murder them. I don't know
Mhm.
how far we're going, but like
All the above.
all the above.
All the above.
Yeah, a lot of these women that what oh there's a whole freaking TV show. My what is it? My boyfriend murdered me or
This is a
like
TV show?
yes. It's a documentary, I think, or a TV
Or
series.
how about the TV show You?
Yeah. Oh God, I love that. I love that show.
I know. I know.
Um,
I love a lot. I haven't seen it. I got super creeped out
you've never
after the
seen
first
it?
episode. I was like, I can't.
Oh,
I
girl, it's so
can't.
good.
But from what I understand, he like befriends this lady from the bookstore or something like that and then kills her, right?
He stalks her
Yeah.
and then he
Yeah.
dates her. Spoilers! He stalks her, dates her,
Spoiler.
murders her. Yes, and then he ends up getting more and more complex throughout the whole thing, but like also not
Mm-hmm.
complex. It's just
Mm-hmm.
it's interesting. I think you would like it if you watched it, but I get it. It is kind of
Maybe
creepy.
I'll try again. Maybe I'll
It's
try again.
it's creepy to think that someone can watch you figure out he watches her, figures out what does she like, where does she go,
Yep.
what is she doing,
Yep.
and how do I get her to trust me?
Yeah.
He
And it
gets you to trust
happens.
him, and boom,
Yeah.
yeah,
And so like this girl, Did she, did they live in proximity where she had seen him before? So
Yeah.
she knows he lives in the area. So she's like, oh, no big deal, right? He must have forgot his key or fob
That's
card or whatever,
yeah. I mean,
right?
that's what I would have assumed. And depending on how he looks, like I haven't seen the video and like his presence and his
I
demeanor, if
mean,
it's all very calm and
it's super calm until a certain point, and I would bet money that's the point where she said, "Get away from me," or something along those lines.
yeah,
And then rejection is really hard for some people,
dude.
and I guess it is so hard for like cannot. It's like they don't understand what no means. They don't
No.
understand why. Like they can't fathom. And I think that there's also a thing with men. There's also an egoistic presence in their heads, right?
Yeah.
How dare she say no to me? I'm the best, right? But they
Yeah.
all think that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Every single one of them think that. So it's like so then it's just weird.
Super weird. I mean, how many times have either of us gotten someone in our DMs where they're just like, "Hey," and they think they're the only one in our DMs.
Listen, I'll tell you right now. When you're remotely attractive, and we are very attractive to young ladies. I'm not saying
Sorry, not
that, but
sorry.
like as sorry, not sorry. We're we're not supermodels, if you will, but we're
No.
not we're not ugly either.
No.
And considering that, listen, if I had $1 for every time anybody slid into my DMs, it's just like, I wish Messenger had like an auto response,
Yes.
like an
Hello.
auto email,
You have
out of
reached vo-
office.
voicemail
Hello.
out of office.
If you have slid into my DMs in hopes of dating me, please stop.
Please stop right there.
Please don't. Mm-mm.
When I think a
But that's
lot
the
of
thing.
these guys think that if they're gonna slide into your DMs and they're like, "Hey," and you're like, "Sup," they think that that means you're into them.
Oh, 100%. Whereas, like, God, that martini is so strong.
It is so strong.
Sometimes it'll be like a good friend of mine. So I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be rude,
Yeah,
right? I don't want to be a complete asshole. So it's not necessarily that I'm entertaining you, but like if you say hello, I'm gonna be like, hey, how you doing?
yeah. What's up?
That's it.
How you
What's
been?
up? How's life?
Yeah, it's not like
That's it.
you're getting ready to
I'm
date
not
them.
trying. I'm not trying to jump your bones. I promise.
No, just because I say hi, how are you, doesn't mean that I'm necessarily into you.
Yeah, but then flip it on the other side. If you're mean, you're rude, you're short, you're all of a sudden a bitch.
Yes, a bitch, a straight
Is
bitch.
Gentlemen, is there anything in between?
Yeah. Please, for the love of God, let us know. We got to know. Because really, like the second I say, even if I turn someone down nicely, if I
Yeah,
turn someone down nicely, that ends up being the moment I'm a bitch. And I'm like, well,
yeah.
I'm going to be a monster either way, I guess. I don't know
I-
what to tell you.
yeah, yeah,
And I already feel guilty depending on how nice and nervous you are, which I shouldn't have to feel guilty about it.
yeah.
And so, like, in the
Exactly.
situation of the video, when she's like, no, I
Right.
mean, one simple, hey, no, give me some space
He should have walked
isn't going
away.
to be, yeah, exactly. You have to be incredibly aggressive. And even then, sometimes that doesn't help.
Yeah,
I had a friend that
yeah,
recently she was at one of the bars that she regularly goes to, just having a glass of wine. And this guy,
yeah.
she was chatting with him, he's sitting next to her. And then all of a sudden he started rubbing her leg and said, take me home with you. And she said, no, that's not like, no, no, thank you. And he said,
Right.
come on, you want to? And she's like, no, like, I don't want to. And by the looks of the ring on your finger, to make it worse,
You shouldn't want to
you
either.
should, exactly. You have someone at home waiting
Yes.
for you.
Right.
And then she ends up leaving because obviously she's uncomfortable. She makes it home, gets out of her car in the garage. He's in her fucking driveway.
That's
And she's
fucking
like, what the
insane.
fuck? What the fuck? And he's like, I thought you might have changed your mind. She's like, I told you no.
What?
Dude,
Girl,
in her fucking driveway.
this is what
I
we
thought
need.
you might change your mind. Tell me. Someone's got to tell me. Because I know some asshole out there is going to be like, oh, she probably led him on somehow. I guarantee you, some asshole out there she led him on somehow. She smiled, she was nice, she talked to him, but she said no. She said no. She said fuck no. And then he still ended up in her fucking driveway. And she said, what the fuck?
So now he knows where she lives.
Yes.
Now he, like, it's creepy. Mm-hmm. It is insanely creepy.
Insanely creepy.
And it's like, it does, don't get me wrong. There are a good half of guys out there who you have said no to before. We all have. And they're like, okay, all right, cool. And then you never hear from them again.
Yes.
And to those guys, we appreciate you.
Oh,
we respect that.
So much.
So much, right?
Yes.
But like, how much of this is deep-rooted bringing like generational curse? Right? So like, I have heard parents of little boys tell them, oh, you guys are at recess, and if a girl says, leave me alone, she doesn't want you to leave me alone. Just keep playing with her. Yeah. What are we really teaching those little boys?
Yeah, chase her.
And they're the ones who then follow you home from the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, chase her on the playground. She doesn't mean no. She just wants you to play like fun, like more aggressive games with her.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. Well, and
that's
how
so
many
weird.
Of us girls have also been told, oh, he chases you because he likes
picks
you. That's
on you,
sweet.
Mm-hmm. I've heard it.
If he picks on you, he likes you. That's sweet.
If he doesn't take no for an answer, that means he really likes you.
Yeah.
No, ma'am. Absolutely not.
I once had a teacher. I don't think I ever had this teacher as like my teacher. But I had Michael Mackey. I used his real name. Sorry, Michael Mackey. From elementary school.
What are the chances he's listening?
Probably very slim.
No.
He looked like a mini Eminem. Baggy clothes, super white, super cool. And he wrote me love letters and left them. She
said Eminem.
I said Eminem. Yeah. Like early Eminem, like Eminem's like cleaned up now. Like wearing clothes that
like
fit,
with the white legs.
But like Slim Shady, like big ass pants, big white t-shirt.
I'm dead.
I
think you're telling your age at this point. This is like the early 2000s.
Yeah, it's fine. We're doing great. No one knows my age. We got ID'd, by the way, guys. So excited.
No one knows. So excited.
Yeah, and he was like the one kid that like smoked cigarettes in elementary school, and you're like, that is so bad. But like also is kind of cool, but trashy. Like so not cool.
So trashy. So trashy.
And I don't know if he actually smoked cigarettes or he just said he did, but he'd put love notes in my backpack. And I had a teacher tell me at lunch, because he I don't know, came up to me and asked me out again or said something again. I don't remember what like happened, but like something to allude that he likes me, right? And I was just like, no.
Yeah.
No. And the teacher was like,
no.
You say that now, but one day you'll probably end up married to him. And I was like,
ew. Oh. Gross.
I don't think so.
Well,
I just
to be
like,
fair, that teacher was 1000% wrong. She's not married to anybody,
no. Well, you're right. I'm not married to anyone at all, let alone a Michael Mackey.
let alone that kid.
I don't even, he's not even on my Facebook.
Probably for good reason at this point.
Yeah. I mean, that was elementary school. Who knows what he's up to now? He could be like a millionaire
Yeah.
now, and I'd have no clue. But
Well, that would suck.
yeah. Hey,
That would
if
be
you're out
awful.
there and you're
Hey,
listening,
if you're listening,
and
last name Mackey, first name Michael.
and you no longer smoke from fifth
Oh,
grade,
please.
let me know. Give me a call. My phone number is accidentalmartinis at
Go ahead
gmail.com.
and slide into our DMs.
But don't expect anything because you never know.
6 figures minimum.
I expect a love note as well, honestly. That may or may not be read on air. They don't. They don't. I honestly, I kind of wish I had kept them so I could read them now and think, "Oh, how sweet."
Oh, I think I still have. I still have love notes from my high school,
Oh, well, high
and we
school
should
versus
absolutely
elementary
read them on
school.
air.
Please do.
Well, oh, I think I'm gonna dig them up.
Dig
Don't
them
mind
up.
if I do.
And if
I'm gonna
anyone
dig
wants
'em
to
up.
write us love notes that we read on air, go for it.
Send them to us.
Send them. Accidentalmartinis at
We may or may not
gmail.com.
laugh. No promises.
Probably will laugh. Like 99% sure.
There's a
we'll
100% chance for laugh.
laugh. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
100%.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, shoot. So yeah, so I don't know, ladies, men, should you be a complete bitch towards people? I don't know. So I grew up in the city. I grew up in the heart of a city. Somebody I used to date used to call me concrete jungle princess
I'm sorry.
because that is my element. That is, yeah,
Concrete jungle princess. Yes.
Yes.
I love that. Okay. Concrete
So
jungle princess.
before we from the selfie museum to dinner, I was about to jaywalk, and she was like, "No," and I was like, "What?"
This bitch is like,
I was ready to go. I was ready to jaywalk.
XYZ. I was like, but listen, we're in Denver, Colorado, and I have seen people drive like maniacs.
And they almost did run over 3 old ladies.
Yes. They like hightailed it too. They like, I swear, they like gunned
They
it.
slammed on the brakes.
And it wasn't like it was a far trip from where they were stopped at the red light to when it turned
In
green
a Tesla,
and where they
mind you.
Was it a Tesla? Dad.
It was a Tesla. It was
Like
a red Tesla.
Yes, I knew it was red. I just didn't. Yeah,
It's a red Tesla.
I died because I'm like, well, my point was proven. Point proven.
Yeah.
You do not jaywalk.
But to be fair, to be fair, there was a lot going on. There were cars, buses. To be fair,
oh yeah, the train, the cars,
there was a train, car, and bus going on, and people, and like there were one-way streets and other one-way streets, and like, so yeah, things got really hairy, but like, I don't know. Where I grew up, this is like second nature to me. So I don't know. But I guess what I'm getting at is, growing up in the city, I was raised to be very rude with people in general, for the sake of them not following home, because a lot of big cities, you are walking a lot, you're taking the bus a lot, the trains, whatever, taxis. So I was always brought up to be extremely rude to people. And I think you're like, I think some of your family is from overseas, and they would probably see the same thing,
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, just based off of like life experience, being nice gets you,
Will cost you.
will cost you, but being me, either way, you're probably a monster, so it doesn't matter.
We're just
We're
fucking
back to being a
monsters,
monster. It's
I
just
guess.
fucking
Oh, we're
monsters.
just monsters. We can't escape it. We're
Arr.
just monsters.
Just
Grr.
monsters. Arr. Monsters.
Grr.
Fucking monsters. It's fine. We have martinis for that, so it's great.
Oh, it's fine. So, let us know
So,
what you think.
yeah.
Follow us on Facebook and just let us know, should women be nice or safe? Because clearly we can't do both.
You can follow us on Instagram or MySpace as well. Oh, an update. I emailed them about our picture.
Oh,
Our
we're not Three Little
non-picture.
Men anymore?
Well, it's only we're so I figured out it wasn't three little men, it was one man. But like it just the three little men shape, but just one of them, one little man. We are one little man, and we are one little man still. I
Oh,
told
okay.
MySpace,
Good to
I
know.
said, look, it won't let me upload a picture.
Well, we did
And
it in 2002-ish, right? Three, four, five,
oh, like when
2005?
back in the day, like real MySpace.
We
Back in Tom's
literally,
day.
yes, real.
Yeah.
Everybody's first friend was Tom.
It was great. I love
But like,
Tom.
yeah, we could upload our picture. So like, it's 2023. Why can't we do it now? I
Thank
don't
you.
understand.
So from what I've gathered in their help me section, it's a bug.
Ah,
And I sent them an email. I said, hey, look into this. And they said, we will. The end. That
we
was
will.
it. That was it. So like it's several weeks
Shut
later
up.
now. We still can't upload a picture. We're
It's
doing
fine.
great. It's fine. But we have a MySpace, so you can comment there also if it lets you comment. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah. You can be our top 8 friends. I don't know.
Top 8. We'll put you as
Yeah.
number 1 if you're our first friend.
Yeah. Are we ready for our next segment?
Yes. What is our next segment? Rumor or Olive Pit?
Segment?
Segment.
It's rumor. It's rumor
Rumor.
time. Rumor on the rim.
Rumor on the rim.
On the
Oh,
rim. So we didn't have a personal rumor today, but we found a rumor.
listen. Google is wonderful.
Oh, amazing.
When you Google weird
Rumors.
celebrity rumors, you come up with 16 of the craziest celebrity rumors people actually believed by Cafe Mama, I think is where I got these from. In
Cafe
case you wanna know.
Mama? Okay.
Cafe Mama. Mama?
Cafe Mama. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Cafe Mom. Ah, just kidding. CafeMom.com.
Cafe Mom.
My bad. Sorry, Cafe Mom.
Okay.
We're always fucking everyone's names up, even if they're simple. So don't
It's
worry
fine.
about it. So we're doing great. Our
It's
first,
all in good heart.
all in good heart. Our first
Good
rumor:
heart.
Lindsay Lohan had a twin sister. Back in 1998, Lindsay Lohan had us all seeing double when she starred in the remake of Parent Trap. With the help of some clever camera work and a
I
body
love that
double,
movie.
Lindsay portrayed both halves of twin sister duo Hallie and Annie. But a rumor made the rounds that the actress had a real-life twin sister named Kelsey, who filmed alongside her. Only she died before the movie's release, so Disney execs covered it up to save the project. Lindsay would later go on a downward spiral in her personal life, abusing alcohol and drugs and winding up in rehab, adding fuel to the theory that she was grieving her lost twin sister. Holy shorts.
Or, or, or she's a child star. Give me one child star. Okay.
Well,
Give me a few who haven't ended up on severe drug or alcoholism or some kind of issue. I mean, look at Macaulay Culkin.
girl.
He, I think, is better now.
I think
but he was going through it.
I think he lives in Boulder.
No, shut up. Macaulay
Girl.
Culkin?
Yeah. Or he did at some point. At some
No,
point, I
really?
swear. Rumor has it. Rumor on the rim.
Rumor has it.
Rumor on the rim. That Macaulay Culkin.
I mean, we've
lived
had a
in-
lot of celebrities in that area. So if you're not familiar with the Denver area, Boulder is a suburb of Denver.
Yes.
And it's up against the hills. And we're talking $2, $3, $4, $5, $6 million homes. So,
7, 8, 9, 10.
great views. I mean, sure. Probably. I don't know.
At this point,
I don't
probably.
look because I can't afford that.
Me too. So, why bother? It's fine. We're doing
When
great.
it says 1 million, I'm like, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, considering you can buy a shack for $500,000, it's tough.
In the ghetto of Denver,
In
it's
the
fine.
ghetto. In the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
Yeah.
Too
So,
short.
child stars. This also sounds a lot like Avril Lavigne.
I love her. That is the Canadian queen.
Our friend Brewy told me this one, that Avril Lavigne was not real. She was actually replaced after, I think, Complicated.
Wait. Okay, that was a hit, first of all, but Brewy. What?
Brewy apparently is
Brewy?
more Brewy.
Nope.
No, God. We're terrible at this. By we, I mean me. I'm the only one who keeps fucking it up.
By we, I mean me. Brewy.
Brewy. How much do we keep for
Brewy?
that? Brewy.
But Brewy,
apparently
that is right up his alley.
Avril
If she was
Lavigne.
like a foot taller, that would be right. Oh, he would climb that girl like a tree.
I'm sure he would. Fucking Brewy.
He would.
So,
Fucking Brewy.
fucking Brewy. So, Brewy is like, after Why So Complicated, Avril Lavigne
Dude,
killed
she
herself.
exists. She did
killed
not. I
herself.
follow her on Instagram.
Girl, the theory is that they found someone to replace her. They gave this girl, I can't remember her name. We can call her Amber because that sounds right. Amber.
Okay.
They gave her a
correct.
name. They told.
Well,
they
Avril is
made her
April
do-
in French.
Oh, okay. Well, oh,
Fun fact. Avril is actually
Oh.
April in French. It's the word April in French.
oh my God! I gotta relook up this whole thing because how funny would that be if this girl's real name was April,
April.
but like not? Oh my God! I would die. So. Their whole thing is that, like, she changed her look, she changed her sound, because she's not the same person. She's some girl that, like, acted as her, I think her, like, publicity double, I think. And then when Avril Lavigne committed suicide, Hollywood covered up, or the music industry covered it up, and changed this poor girl's face to make her look more like Avril Lavigne, and that's when she came out with all the like, hey, you, I don't like your girlfriend, like poppy shit. And
I like your
that's why
girlfriend.
she's different.
Okay, to be fair. To be fair. Listen, if you guys don't know the reference to be fair,
To be fair,
you need to go watch the best show on the planet.
literally.
What's it called?
No offense, Letterkenny, but we cannot remember your name. It's fine. We're
Letterkenny.
doing great. Listen, shout out to Letterkenny. If you want us on our show, Accidental Martinis, you let us know.
Listen,
We'd be happy
we
to
will
help.
attend. We will fly our butts to Canada. We have our passports.
well,
we will
you
fly
do.
our asses to Canada. Oh, you don't?
I will.
You do.
I'll get
You
my-
just need a renewal.
Listen,
You
I'll
will.
get my fucking
Oh,
passport.
we'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out. You have us on the show. I will figure it out.
She has a thing for men who are missing teeth but have veneers.
Yeah. You know, hockey, it's a whole ass thing. And listen, I hear
It's a
Canada
whole
is
thing.
chock full of them. And
And if you watch Letterkenny, you'll know exactly what we're talking about, Jonesy.
yeah, I have a thing for Wayne though. It's
Oh, Wayne
also
is the thing.
Wayne is it's the I don't know if it's the flannel. Are those Wranglers he
I think
wears?
it's the tight jeans.
Hey,
It's the flannel. It's the flannel typed in.
typed into the jeans. We type it in. Tick, click, 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 type it in.
Type it into the jeans.
Yeah.
God.
Mixed with the fighting. I like the fighting too. Is that weird? That's my favorite part of hockey. My favorite
Do you
part
know
of
how
hockey are
long
the
it took
fights.
me?
I love the fights.
Spoiler alert, Jonesy is Wayne. And it took me,
No,
I think, into the
Shorzy.
second season. Shorzy. Oh, shit. You're right. Shorzy,
Spoiler
not
alert.
Jonesy. Spoiler alert. Wrong
Shorzy.
spoiler. Shorzy is Wayne
Wayne.
disguised.
Yeah, so like that
But,
makes it even better because he's always
oh my
getting into
God.
fights. And like Wayne gets
Oh
into
my
fights
God.
too. There's land fights and there's
He's
ice
such a
fights and a
shit
girl is like,
talker.
ha, gotta cool myself down.
Ah!
Hey, where's the
Hey.
fire extinguisher?
Where was I going with this?
I don't know. Oh, best show on the
Okay,
planet.
so the best one. Oh, the reference. To be fair.
Oh, to be fair.
To be fair. To be fair. To be fair, what do they say? I think there's a statistic that every person has something like seven doppelgangers in
Oh
the
my
world.
God.
Yes.
They put this on How I Met Your Mother because that's one of their things. Oh shit.
Oh, what?
Have you seen How I Met Your
I
Mother?
love How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, me too.
Love it.
Their whole thing is to find the doppelgangers.
Love it.
Like, so whenever they're at places, they take a picture of people's doppelgangers, but they bring up, I'm pretty sure, not 100% sure, that they bring up the statistic to go with finding the doppelgangers.
It's a thing. You would be surprised how many people walk up to me and they're like, "Are you such and such?" And I'm like, "No." And they're like, you look exactly like my XYZ, like niece or nephew's girlfriend or whoever, right? But studies have shown, and if you look at celebrities who have to do movies, they literally find these doppelgangers.
Yeah.
You know, and some of these even have shows in Las Vegas where they're like, "Look at me, I'm Britney Spears," and like she looks like Britney Spears, but it's not. You know what I mean?
I was totally
I'm sure surgery helps, but
and completely fooled by a Johnny Depp double. My friend
Johnny Depp, oh,
Carol.
I love him.
My friend Carol.
He's like ugly but sexy.
Oh, he's so sexy. But he is kind of ugly. You're right.
But he's like not
Like,
he's ugly, but he's sexy. I don't know how to explain it. It's very strange. I can't make it make sense.
yeah. He's one of those people you're like,
He's like,
hey. But like,
hey.
I don't, hey.
But you know, okay. Hey. He was married to
A psycho.
his daughter, actually. He was married to my favorite singer on the planet when I was younger.
Oh, okay.
Vanessa Paradise.
Before the psychopath.
He was married to her? Yes. Yes. No, yeah. Long before the psychopath. The narcissist bitch. Sorry.
Yes.
Did you hear that?
Sorry.
Oh,
sorry.
narcissists. We'll have to talk about narcissists.
Oh, yes. That's a whole ass episode. He was
Anyway.
your favorite singer?
Yeah. Johnny Depp. Yes, Vanessa Paradise. She's a French singer. I think she has a couple English albums. But like, yes.
Vanessa Paradise.
That is my girl.
Fancy.
Vanessa Paradise.
Vanessa Paradise.
She has a very soft voice.
Yeah, I was definitely fooled. I was like, what are we talking about? I was definitely fooled
I don't know.
by fuck me neither. By
I'm
one of my
drunk. I don't know.
friends who took pictures with a Johnny Depp like impersonator. And I straight thought she meant Johnny Depp. I was like, no way! Oh my god! She's like, that's just like a guy who's like just does that. And I was like, oh,
Dude,
right,
they
yeah, I
look like
totally
them.
knew that.
It's
But
insane.
He did. He looked so much like Johnny
I knew
Depp.
that.
And I was like, all right, okay, totally. So now I wouldn't believe it. If I saw the real Johnny Depp on the street, I'd be like, imposter. How dare you impersonate
Wannabe.
such a sexy man?
Fake.
You fake. How big are your
fake,
eyelashes? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, it's fine.
Where'd that come from?
I was thinking fake lashes.
And they came out eyelashes?
I
thought you
fake
were gonna say
eyelashes.
fake eyebrows.
No. Fake eyebrows. Oh, I kind of want to wear fake eyebrows. Like big, bushy ones. It take up like half your
You
forehead.
know what? Those
we
are in style right now. I don't know. Highly recommend.
Should we wear mustaches for one of our episodes once we get this like actually
You know what? I
working?
can just grow my own. I don't have to wear one.
Oh, girl, me too. We just won't wax for a couple of weeks.
It's fine.
Doing great.
It's fine. You just don't wax. It's fine.
Just don't wax. So,
Yeah.
that's our Lindsay Lohan
So
rumor.
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan, right. Well,
So what we're saying is I don't think there's a twin.
I don't think
Because
so either.
to be a child actor in the United States or really anywhere, they put you through the ringer as a child. I mean, look at Shirley Temple.
Oh.
You know, I saw an interview with her and she was like, I mean, look at Judy Garland.
Yeah.
They had Judy Garland doing, what was it? Smoking cigarettes and was it Coke?
Fuck, I
They
don't
had
know.
her doing Coke?
Oh,
Some kind of drug to stay, yes. They had her doing some kind of drug to stay thin.
well, it makes sense.
And also to keep her stamina going so she could work longer hours.
Oh, fuck.
But she was only like 14, 15, 16.
Solid.
The poor thing.
Solid.
So
To be a star.
So like now, to be a star, yeah, you get millions, but here's some Coke.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Millions with a cocaine addiction. Spend that millions on. Fantastic.
That's not a
Doing great.
trap.
Not a trap at all.
Literally.
Oh, Jesus.
No, you're fine. So
Totally doing fine.
chances are they just used newer technology in, what'd you say, 1998?
Yeah.
And that's what it is. It's just technology.
Well, and listen, the publicity.
Or they really found, you know, not Chris Rock, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, yes. I love
In a lot of his movies, he uses he has muscles.
There's so many.
I could sleep on him.
Well, I don't know if it'd be comfortable.
You would be high off the ground.
And
think.
it'd be a hard surface to lay on. There's no squish.
Well, true.
Yeah.
But we could probably both fit, to be honest.
That's true.
We could honestly
We
both
could
fit.
spoon on top of the rock. Stay tuned for the spooning picture coming to you soon.
I can't. What if he invites us and he's like, would you like to spoon on top? Yes. Sign me up.
Hear us. This is like our other thing. I love that this our first episode. Wow, that was like extra. But our first episode, we shouted out Alanis Morissette, but it didn't record.
We did.
And we shouted out so
that the
many
first
fucking
one?
celebrities, yes. And then like what? Then there's like 50 Cent at some point. We're like, yeah, 50 Cent,
Fitty.
little bitch. Yeah. So like, that's our
Little
thing. We call
bitch.
out the celebrities. Yeah. Yeah. So, it's fine. So The Rock, if you're listening, if we could spoon on top of you,
We'd
fine.
like to spoon on you.
Man, that's like, just sounds so much dirtier than I intended, but
I know he's married, and you know what? If there's room, she's invited too.
absolutely. Yeah, I'm sure there's room. She's tiny.
Cheers. You know what?
Cheers.
We'll share.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anything is shiny and next to him.
You're not wrong. He is huge and solid as a rock.
He does curls with his daughter.
Dude.
Solid as a rock.
Yes. He's so cute with his daughter, too. I just can't.
No. So what I was saying is, his cousin, who happens to look a lot like him, tangent. Yeah, that was a tangent.
Massive. His cousin.
Hi, welcome to our world.
Yes, literally.
His cousin, who happens to look a lot like him, is his stunt double because they look so similar.
Oh.
Body, facial structure. I mean, unless if you're like staring directly at both of them, you wouldn't tell, right? But if it's just The Rock running past you, his stunt double does the trick.
Huh,
so, like, what are the chances that they either used really high technology in 1998 for Lindsay Lohan, or found a girl who looks similar enough and added enough makeup to where it doesn't matter?
Yeah. From what
makeup does wonders. I mean, look at Kylie Jenner. Jesus Christ.
I don't know if I could pick her out of a crowd. Honestly, I know I couldn't pick her out of a crowd.
I could. She's just very plastic. No offense, Kylie, but like you're very plastic. God.
Listen, Fitty, you're a little bitch, and Kylie, you're plastic.
Fitty would agree with us. She's plastic.
Fitty would absolutely agree with us. He'd be like, but that ass
is on our side.
Does she have an ass?
He would, yeah. She has a plastic ass.
He'd be like, that plastic ass, though. Into it. So into it.
Love it.
Oh, Fitty. Fitty.
Fitty.
Fitty Cent. And I swear I've seen.
Too.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that either. I think he's short. Is she short? Shorter?
Oh.
Or is he just tall and beefy?
He's shorter than a rock.
Yeah.
No, he's shorter. Oh, shit. How tall is 50 Cent? Now I gotta look it up.
I feel like he's shorter than I think he is.
How tall
is
Curtis Jackson?
Oh, Curtis Jackson makes him sound so sophisticated.
Oh. Sophisticated. He's 5'11", so he's not much taller than me.
Yeah.
Awkward.
He's shorter. Yeah. I heard Ice-T is like 5'5", 5'6".
He little.
He little. He just looks so tall in his videos.
Well, they're videos.
Yeah, that's true. Gotta have that. All about them angles. The
angles. You gotta start low. You gotta go low.
Low. Catfishing began with Ice-T.
Ice-T. He just got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Star Shame. Walk Fame? Fame.
What
Hollywood Fame?
Get a star for?
It's not Shane.
Shane. Oh.
You get a Hollywood star. I really don't know why they get stars.
Yeah, tell me. Tell me why. Somebody tell me why.
He just got it like a few days ago. It's like Hollywood star.
Yeah, like the star with the
I don't know. It's
but like,
yes.
I remember him on all the commercials.
Own, so congratulations.
What does Ice-T do? Does he fight?
Oh, no.
Does he act?
He's a rapper.
Oh,
NWA. And he's an actor now. No, he's not NWA.
DBUA.
Am I wrong? Oh, God.
Wait, what's NWA?
DBUA.
And what's DBUA?
Oh,
Dubois.
you.
You went all French with us.
Dubois.
Dubois. Iced tea is from France. Dubois. This is why we're doing French martinis, everybody. Because we are French today.
Iced tea.
Iced tea.
Well, it is Mardi Gras.
It is Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
I didn't even know. Oh my God, we forgot to check for
it's Mardi
beads.
Gras. Happy Mardi Gras. Yes. We didn't look for beads. But to be fair.
To be fair.
The liquor store we went into. To be fair.
A little scary.
The liquor store we went to. Super sketch.
Super scary.
And I think we were trying to get in and out so fast. We didn't think of Mardi Gras beads.
No, we didn't. I fucking eyeballed the shit out of those shooters. And I was like, which one do we need? Oh, the round ones. Those round ones. These guys, that's what I need.
She found them in 0.2 seconds. And we were like, great, we'll take 4 and we're done.
And he's like, 1772, but not so clear. 1772.
Yep, that's fine.
And I was like, I'm sorry, what was that? 1772. And I was like, 70,
okay.
17,
got it.
70.
You know what? We'll give you 18. Keep the change.
I honestly wasn't sure if he said 70 or 17.
Oh, no, I heard 17.
Yeah. At some point, I was really
17?
questioning everything. 17 made sense for shooters. 70 does not.
I mean,
But
we weren't sure we were at the
kinda
right
makes
liquor stores.
sense. Really not at all. Not at all.
We had to Google this place and we were like, this doesn't match.
Yeah.
This doesn't match our GPS. What's happening?
My GPS is all, turn right.
So she didn't tell me she has
Turn
ways,
left.
which apparently you can change the voice on your GPS. So all of a sudden I hear this zombie voice and I was like, oh my God, did you hear that?
I was like, oh yeah, right. That's my zombie. I was so dead because I really was planning on using that to get to the selfie museum. And I was so excited to show you. I really was. I was so excited to show you the zombie because I love getting people when I'm in my car. And I'm like, he's like, all right, we're all set to go. I've got my leg, my arm, my brain. Oh,
No brain.
no time to fix it. Let's go anyway.
Wait.
I'm so disappointed there were no hazards. Because when there's a hazard reported ahead, there's always a hazard. He goes, hazard reported ahead. Well, but then again, I am a hazard. And I'm right next to you.
Arr. The more that GPS talked, the more I was like, what the fuck?
Were you like, what the fuck is happening right now? What is even happening right now?
Dude, I was like, I legit thought your stereo maybe was possessed. I don't know. I wasn't sure what was happening.
9 out of 10 times. 9 out of 10 times it is. No, I meant 900% possible. Because, technology and me is the thing.
Well, here we are.
Here we are. We're doing great.
Here we are.
So, what were you talking about? Lindsay Lohan? I really feel like I listened to a few interviews where they talked about how she just played they filmed them separately and she just played 2 parts.
They did.
Mixed them
I listened
together.
to the same thing.
Yeah. So, come on, guys.
They overlay the videos.
And listen.
Dude, I just feel like some people look for reasons to complain about something.
I do love me a good conspiracy.
That's it.
It's conspiracy
She
theories.
doesn't have a twin.
I do love a good conspiracy.
So speaking of conspiracy, if you are ever at Denver International Airport,
Oh, yeah.
we have a huge conspiracy about that airport. And if you don't
Huge.
know about it, all you have to do is go on Twitter.
Hmm.
Just start at Twitter and just type in Denver International Airport. And they're actually doing construction at the airport right now, but
Aren't they
they're
always?
also playing into the conspiracies where they have like gargoyles.
Do they have
They have
gargoyles?
gargoyles that are motion. They're
Oh.
motion activated right now. So like when you walk by, the gargoyle will move and look at you, which is like creepy but cool. I
All
love it.
right. Where are my letter Kenny? We got to get me to Canada because I now need to go to the airport
No,
because that's amazing.
that's the only way.
That's the
That's the
only
only
way.
way.
Letter Kenny, get
That's the
us
only
to
way.
Canada. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I just thought it was all like the secret
Yeah.
passageways underneath the airport, and the Illuminati was somehow involved. Illuminati?
Well,
Was it the
yes.
Illuminati?
And when
Or
you
was it
go
something
in the
else?
train to like, no, it's all the above. It's whatever. Nobody
Probably
knows.
every other
But like when you go in the train
secret.
from terminal, oh, for sure. But when you go from terminal A, B to C, and it takes you on the train to
Yeah.
those terminals, like you see all the like secret like if what if the car goes left and then where do you go?
To the
Nobody
secret hedge
knows.
witch that lives under the airport, right?
Ah, of course, naturally.
Naturally. That
What
just
else would
makes
it be?
sense.
Naturally. I mean,
Absolutely.
durr,
Durr. Durr.
durr,
Durr.
the durr,
Durr. So, but
durr.
also, I just have to mention if Lindsay Lohan's sister died before that movie came out, Disney is not gonna. No offense to Disney, I'm sure you are a kind hearted company. Big, massive, global, wonderful, kind hearted, beautiful company, I'm sure. Um,
In the worst state ever. I mean, Florida. Let's just be honest.
for,
Why?
but for real though. Like, they have gators and iguanas that sit on the fucking side of the road ready to eat your dogs. Why would you live there? Anyway, I mean, that's beside the regular
Florida's just
other
weird.
points.
It's just weird.
The other Florida points.
You know what? That's going to be a topic.
Florida. Watch
We're
out,
talking-
Florida.
we're gonna
We're
talk about
coming for
Florida.
you. So, accidental martinis. We're coming for you on our podcast, not in person. So, virtually, we'll be there.
I mean, we don't mind a good trip to Disney.
Listen, I could also use some sun. But
Listen.
they're not going to pass
Listen,
up the
they have
opportunity.
massive bugs.
Oh, we're not
No.
going. We're not going. I can't take it. Florida, no, Disney, I mean.
I was in Florida. When was it? Last year or the year? Last year.
Last year. Massive bugs.
I just.
That's why I like Colorado.
It's
We have
just,
medium
you
bugs
know,
and mountain lions.
Colorado is dry climate. Our bugs are tiny.
Yeah.
We don't have termites or fleas.
Knock on wood.
You know, knock on wood.
I'm on
but
granite.
like
Knock on
Florida,
granite.
knock on.
And the roaches.
Plywood,
The
I think,
roaches
is what
here
this
are
is.
small, and they only are here if you bring them over from somewhere else. So
Yeah, we really don't have roaches. We don't
knock
have
on granite.
Colorado. I think that's why people flock to this place is because we have a lot of natural goodness.
Like weed.
Like it's not weird. It's really not weird. I mean, the worst you'll see is maybe a mountain bear and a elk.
Oh, a mountain
To be
lion.
honest, just run over. Or a mountain, but like you can just walk away from any three of those and they'll leave you alone.
Most of the time. You don't pester them or try to take
had a f-
selfies. I feel like you'll be fine. Right?
I had a friend who
We're going to get
I
some
had a friend.
wilderness expert on here. I can't believe you tell people they're going to be totally fine as long as they don't take selfies with a bear.
They'll be fine.
They'll be fine. Just walk
I had
away.
this
You're
conversation.
cool.
Remember Chef?
Yeah.
Remember Chef? I told him that our bears are fine, but he doesn't believe me.
Our bears are
But
chill.
like, I had a friend who was banned from, huh?
What?
He was banned. She was banned from the pet store because she lived on a farmhouse and she kept buying cats to take care of mice. But then the cats were getting eaten
No.
by whatever, presumably a mountain lion or a bear. So she was not allowed anymore to buy cats. And I just find that so funny because I was like, what?
That's awkward.
From the pet store.
That's awkward.
That's so awkward.
I'm here for another cat. Why? I am a crazy cat lady. Ma'am, this is your 10th cat this month.
This month.
I live on a farm. I don't know what you... I have a lot of space.
And they keep disappearing.
They keep... Some of them come back. They just go out for a stroll, and some of them don't.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
That's Colorado for you.
It's Colorado.
So...
to those of you who've lost your pets, I have a few friends personally that have lost goats. One in particular... Charlene.
I know.
She lost her goats, her beautiful goats to mountain lion. R.I.P.
Goats.
Aww. And did you know? This is like the worst. Did you know that mountain lions kill their prey? Yeah, we also have coyotes. But she's got like a whole ass mountain lion in her neighborhood, and they kill their prey and they leave them there for you to find the next day because they come back for it.
Okay, but okay, right? No, but okay. I'm not a cat person, right? I used to have cats.
Oh, I'm not a cat person.
I'm now a dog person.
I'm allergic.
But
don't even talk to me about cats.
I also, yes, she's gonna flare up in the next 30 minutes. But I also know that cat behavior is they kill prey and leave it for their humans because they're trying to like give a gift to their humans. So it makes sense that these huge cats are killing goats.
Hey, will you be my new mommy? I left you this dead goat. I know you love this dead goat with all your fucking heart. This dead goat was like your pride and joy, but I now want to be your pride and joy. Is that narcissist behavior at its finest?
Here, kitty. At its finest.
At its finest.
Mountain style.
Mountain fucking style. Ugh, kitty.
Style.
Meow.
Oh my god.
We have tangented so hard. Cats.
I have no idea where we started with.
I think, well, we were talking about Florida. Yeah. Lindsay Lohan. Really,
oh, yeah.
I really feel like Disney would not pass up the publicity opportunity if her sister died.
There's no way. There's no way.
Movie.
There's no way that the media would miss out on that much. Oh,
so much more
about it. They would be like the last movie of Lindsay Lohan's twin,
Kelsey Lohan.
You wouldn't hear the end of it.
Kelsey
Lohan. Where'd they come up with that name?
Fuck, I don't know. That's the other question. Where did they come up with the names? I have so many questions. Who comes up with this shit?
Do better.
And how do you come up with the name? Kelsey.
Do better.
So we have another rumor.
Do better.
That Nicolas Cage is a vampire. We're doing better. Nicolas Cage is a motherfucking vampire. This creepy rumor.
Why?
This creepy rumor is how this
Okay,
goes.
Hold up. Pause. Oh, go ahead. Because I got a pause to this already.
Pause, play.
Okay.
Do I pause or play?
You know who's really a vampire? Possibly. You know who's more plausible of a vampire?
Marilyn Manson.
Nicolas Cage is not. Yes. Okay. That's not where I was going, but sure.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
No, it's fine. He's beautiful too in his own way.
In his own way. Creepy way.
Yeah. Well, I think it's the makeup. Anyways.
Yeah.
Shit, what's his name?
I don't
What is
know.
his name? From the eclipse. Shit, what's his name?
Oh, Twilight from Twilight? Is that what you're
No,
talking
what's a
about?
band?
No,
No.
Twilight is a movie, or it's a book, really, and then a
I
movie.
know, but I'm talking about a band.
Oh,
I'm talking about a band,
I
a
thought you were
group,
talking about
a
Twilight
group, a
Eclipse.
musical
There's
group.
like, I think there's. Listen, guys,
No,
I've never seen Twilight. Never in my
no,
life have I seen Twilight, and I'm over here like
me either.
Twilight Eclipse.
Me either.
Twilight has
I mean, it
so
does
far
match.
ingrained in my brain that vampires.
Mm.
Jesus fucking Christ. Edward, I don't know if he was a vampire or werewolf, but if he was a vampire, he could totally be a vampire in real life. Eclipse, I don't think I've ever heard of that band.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
Yes, I'm looking it up right now because
Yes, you have.
I'm
No, I
going
haven't. Yes,
to.
you have.
Okay, Pharrell Williams.
I'm sorry. Pharrell, you think Pharrell is a vampire? Why? Tell me.
Bitch,
There's
you
no
haven't
way.
seen him? He hasn't
'Cause
aged
I'm
in
happy.
20 years. I'm happy. No, that's somebody else. No, that's him. You're right.
That's for
He hasn't he hasn't aged. I don't know how he does it. I really like, is it black don't crack? Does he take supplements? I don't understand it. He
I think
hasn't
it's
if you I recently looked at
Can I
a picture from him of 2020, or sorry, 2000,
yeah.
22,000.
22,000, yes. We haven't gotten there yet, but yes, I'm in. Sign me up. Delali comes from the future, everybody. Time traveling. Actually, in recent times, we found out her daughter is actually also a time traveler. She admitted to this the other day. Ooh.
I'm dead.
She doesn't listen to her podcast, guys. And every time I say something, she's like,
She does.
is that? Oh, she does. She said she started and then decided to create her own podcast. But
Okay.
then
Okay.
she said, she said something about,
Okay.
I can't. Oh, I just hit the microphone. She said something about, I said something about being like a closet nerd. I don't know, closet anime nerd.
She's definitely a closet nerd.
Someone called her a nerd at work. And I called her a closet anime
Because
nerd.
it's so funny. She's
And a time
great at
traveler.
algebra, and she will not admit it. And it's so funny. It's so funny. She's
I told her
like
she
her
was great
and
at
I are.
history. She had
is-
secret history books in her room that she likes to read for fun. But algebra.
She has
I'll go with
true
that
crime
next time.
books in her room. Yes.
She's got math equations on the wall.
Listen,
Sorry.
she was doing. Listen,
She was zooing?
I posted this. No, zooing.
What's
I mean, maybe.
what's a zooing?
Who knows?
Not me.
When you
love
have
it.
kids, you'll find out.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
So at 8 years old, I remember sitting there watching TV, and she was next to me, and she had a piece of paper. And I looked at her piece of paper, and it was straight up algorithm algebra. She Googled it. I don't know.
Wow.
8 years old. What is that? Second grade?
You have a genius on
I
your
was
hands.
like, listen, I have a problem.
You do.
A
You have
beautiful problem.
Beautiful.
A beautiful problem.
Genius. Sassy
Genius.
problem.
Maybe a little too sassy.
Adorable press on nail
Necessarily like the
problem.
sass. Press on nails. Lots of press on nails.
Press on.
It's fine.
Glue on.
It's fine.
Shout out. Get yourself some better glue, girl.
Shout out.
She'll understand.
Get better glue. She will.
President's Day did not mean what she thought it
Listen.
meant.
If your nails, if 3 of your 10 nails pop off on a busy work day, get better glue.
Highly recommend Gorilla. I'm joking. Please don't put Gorilla Glue on your nails.
Gorilla Girl.
Gorilla Girl. Gorilla Glue really
Gorilla
just has some
Girl.
super solid fucking hold.
Listen,
But
to
you
be
may
fair,
never lose those nails. They'll just be on forever
until they grow out, literally.
until they grow out. Like all the way.
Should we get Gorilla
completely.
Girl on here?
Gorilla Girl.
So, what are your thoughts on glue?
Yes. Gorilla Girl. Gorilla Girl glue.
I'm dead.
Glued on nails.
Ugh. So yeah,
Anyway.
so Nicolas Cage, I'm sorry,
yeah.
but like he hasn't aged very. I think so. That's what they're saying, right? Is that he hasn't aged, but he has.
Let's see. This creepy rumor first sparked in 2011 after a vintage photograph went up for sale on eBay. The sepia-toned shot from 1870, was a portrait of a man who looked
1870?
uncannily, 1870, you heard me, like actor Nicolas
I'm
Cage.
looking it up.
It didn't help that the seller listed the picture with the headline, Nicolas Cage is a vampire. Adding this note to entice
Oh my
would-be
god!
buyers.
But this is okay.
Personally, I believe it's
Okay.
him and that he is some sort of walking undead vampire who quickens, reinvents himself once every 75 years or so. Nicholas, who coincidentally starred in the movie called Vampire's Kiss, later shut down the speculation. During an interview in 2012 with David Letterman, he told the TV host, "Now look, I don't drink blood, and the last time I looked in the mirror, I had a reflection." Fair, Nicolas Cage.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
I don't drink blood, and I had a reflection the last time I checked.
Okay.
All right.
I just looked it up, and he does look like the guy they're talking about. It's uncanny, but this is what I'm saying. Like, people look
Doppelganger.
like... Yes.
Dude.
Like, I don't know how to explain. They look identical. I'm looking at it right now. They look identical, but clearly Nicolas Cage is not 140 years old.
But also, what if that was his
Nobody has lived that long.
grandpa?
Thank you.
Great grandpa.
That too, right? Where you have
Some type of great.
resemblance to.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, the resemblance
Not
is
140
uncanny.
years
I can
old.
see what people are saying. He's not 140 years old, you guys. He's just not.
I mean, I guess anything's
not.
possible, but
I mean,
this happens to. I feel like this ends up in the Lindsay Lohan, Avril Lavigne bucket of doppelganger, right?
yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I'm surprised people didn't say Lindsay Lohan died and they created a new one because she doesn't look very much like herself nowadays. She looks a lot better though.
She looks so totally
looking good.
different. She
Totally
looks healthy.
different.
She's look healthy.
She does.
She looks healthy.
She does. She
Stay off those drugs,
does.
girl.
Yes.
Stay off those drugs.
Listeners,
It looks good on
if
you.
you want to know what drugs do to you, look at Lindsay Lohan before and after. What's that mean?
No, it's facts.
Facts.
Amanda Bynes comes to mind. I'm sad about
yeah.
her. Like I
Mandy.
loved her.
I did
Loved her.
too.
Yeah.
In
It's
what
sad.
she was in a show that I really loved for a long time. She's not all
show?
that. She was in all that, wasn't she?
I
There
don't
was a show on
I have no clue.
Me Too where I don't know what she did
Yeah.
actually. But I think there was a coffee
Does
shop
anybody
involved.
know?
Listen, if you know what I'm talking about, please let me know what I'm talking about because I don't know what I'm talking about.
You know what? Amanda Bynes, chime in, will you?
Girl, let us know what's up. We are here for you. We have,
Let us know.
I don't know
We
if
love
you're
you,
sober or
actually.
not. We do. We love you. We've got
She's
alcoholic
more
and
sober, I
non-alcoholic
think.
martinis.
We actually tried a mocktini today, and when it was delicious. I finished mine.
Yes.
I don't know about you.
Dude, yes. The French mocktini was so good. And then I don't think I
It was
finished it
good.
because I was too busy driving. But like, Guess what, guys? You can drink and drive with those because they have no alcohol.
Because,
And
right,
then
it's just a drink.
it is just a beverage. And the caramel, non-alcoholic caramel appletini. Dude, I gotta make you one. So good.
Oh,
So good.
oh.
It's like
The way you described it, I was like, yes.
it was like those
Yes.
suckers, those caramel apple suckers. So good.
My favorite.
So good.
My favorite. My favorite.
So
Anyways,
anyway,
so that was our
Jinx.
rumor on the rim. Jinx. So
Jinx.
Nicolas Cage is not a vampire. He's just has a lot of doppelgangers. And Lizzie
Doppelgangers.
Lohan does not have a twin sister.
How do you say
Doppelgangers.
You said doppelganger the
Doppel?
other day. It's doppelganger.
Doppel? Hold
How
on.
did
Now
you
I gotta
say
look
it
it
the
up.
other
Doppel?
Doppel.
Doppelganger.
Doppelganger. Now it sounds not right.
So it's no, that's right. Doppel, Doppel,
Yeah.
ganger.
Yeah. I think it's.
Doppelganger.
Do you think it's German?
Doppelganger.
Doppelganger.
Um,
That had a hint of like what?
it is German. It is.
Double.
So it is German, but it has a double accent over the A of Ganger.
Doppel. I think it'd be doppelganger.
So double goer. So literally it
Double.
translates to double goer.
Huh.
Double gonger. Gonger?
How did you said it the other day though, and I loved it. I loved your way better.
What did I say? Oh
I
God,
don't
what did I
know.
say?
You told Martin that he had that Carla found
Martin.
his
Carla.
doppelganger, but you said in a history book. Oh, I wonder if he is a, he's
yes.
a vampire. Shit, we should ask him.
He might be.
Martin.
He might be.
Martin, if you're listening, are you
Martin.
a vampire?
Martin might be a vampire.
Martin
He would
from
know.
work.
Would he tell us?
I don't.
Is he trying to suck our blood? He
Did
calls
you know,
me beautiful.
Martin? He was abducted by aliens. He calls you
Recently?
beautiful. He probably would suck your blood.
I'm sure he would.
I think it was a couple of years ago. I was there that night. There was like we got together at someone's house to play Cards Against Humanity, and he showed
yes.
up like an hour later.
Of course he did.
But for him, it was not an hour. It was like 5 minutes.
It was early. Yeah.
And he had
it was
chicken
early.
fingers, fried chicken fingers. Yeah, yeah. He was
Of course he
early, absolutely, because he was abducted by aliens
Oh,
the
yes.
on the way over. So, you know, I don't know.
That tracks.
That totally
works.
tracks. It's
Yeah.
probably a vampire. So,
Yeah, it's fine. So, are we ready for our next segment?
yes.
What grinds your olive pit, Jessica?
Okay, so what really grinds my olive pit? This actually ground my olive pit so fucking hard a couple of weeks ago, a few weeks
But you
ago.
have to tell the whole story.
I was so angry. It's very rare that I get like super angry at work. And I was so angry at work. I was I was at work. Listen, that day I was at work. Was I at work? I was at work.
She was at work, y'all. You guys, she was at work.
we were at work. I was at work. So
She was at work.
we were so slow because it was one of those snowy nights, right? It was cold. We were a little bit busy and then it really died off. And so they cut really early. The kitchen was a mother forking shit show.
When she, hold up.
Kitchen, if you're listening.
When she says cut, when she says cut, that means like servers are told they're no longer on the floor and they're just to clean and go home.
Yes. Side work, go home, help if needed, but about it.
Side work.
In kitchen, a lot of times, there's not a whole lot of side work. It's maybe stocking, some cleaning, but they usually get out pretty fast once they're told they're done. And the kitchen, most of the kitchen was gone.
Yeah.
We get slammed. We're busy. And one of our adorable little hosts come up and say, hey, so like, what do we do when there's a dog stuck in the car? And I was like, I'm sorry, what? And she's like, well, these people came, they left and they came
Most
back
of our
in.
hosts, most of our hosts, BTW, are like teenagers.
Yeah, and they're so cute. When I say adorable little hosts, they're just adorable. And some of them are literally little.
They're little babies.
So, they're babies.
They're literally little.
No, literally.
Yeah.
So.
Literally.
And I was like, I'm sorry, what? And they're like, well, these people came in and they said that there was the car that they parked next to had a dog in it. And I was like, but it's snowing and it's cold. And they were like, okay, yeah, so what do we do?
Wait, can you explain? Can you explain what snowing means in Colorado, temperature-wise?
Yes, listen, people, weather in Colorado is like a bipolar bitch off her meds. It is 70 degrees one day, and the next day we are 17 degrees or negative degrees.
Negative.
I mean, tomorrow's what? Today was 60. Tomorrow's supposed to be -3. What the fork? So,
correct. Yeah,
and snowing,
we're doing great.
Anywhere from a light dusting to a massive fucking dump. Like Colorado just took a shit
2 feet
of snow on us.
And we don't know until we get there is the thing.
Yes.
I want to say that. We don't know until we actually get there. The weatherman does not know what's going on. Oh. It could be, like she said, a dusting or 2 feet.
Yeah.
And anything in between. Nobody knows.
Anything in between. So go on. But this was like a good solid, like coming down, and it was started at, I want to say 30 degrees for the day. Like the high, I think, was 30 degrees. So by dinner time, it's 17 degrees. It dropped pretty fast. And
yeah.
Maybe it was it even 30? Maybe it was 25. I don't know.
It might have been lower. Yeah.
All I know, it was 17 degrees when I looked at my phone, and I was like, who the fuck leaves their goddamn dog, their beautiful, wonderful, amazing puppy, in the motherfucking car? I'm not even sorry for all of my curse words. In the motherfucking car, all by itself while they're inside eating dinner. And listen, like, we didn't know who it was at this time. Dinner. During a time.
It's not like it was a medical emergency and you had to be in the hospital. Yes.
And it had to take your dog for some weird reason. You had to take your dog with you? Why? Tell me why. Tell me why you're taking your dog to dinner with you and leaving your puppy in the car. What in the actual fuck are you thinking?
It's insane.
If you were listening, what in the actual fuck were you thinking? So then we found out.
Quite literally, she means that.
Quite literally.
There's more.
I really want to know. Yeah. Well, so like time goes on, and like the shit storm that's happening in the restaurant because we cut way too soon and way too early. Lessons have been learned, whatever. The shit storm that has happened has now calmed down a little bit, and we're still waiting. The couple that found the dog in the car has come in at that point, asked me for more ice cream for their cake, because they're just chilling outside waiting for these people to get back to the car. They've called the non-emergency line, which, for those of you who do not know, is what you're supposed to do when a dog is left in a vehicle in extreme weather, meaning cold or hot. Yeah. You call the non-emergency line. So they called them several times in that 2 hours. They sat there and they waited for the people to get to their car. Shout out to those people who waited 2 fucking hours.
Literally.
Was it 2 or 2.5?
Oh my God.
It was at least 2 hours for these people to leave and get into the car. Because we finally
so they were sitting there waiting to make sure that the
Dude.
They were waiting to make sure the dog was okay.
Yes, yes. Sweet, wonderful
Oh
angels
my
of
God.
humans. Because there wasn't a whole lot we could do being busy in store and like, you know what, well, like there's only so much we can do as a restaurant, as employees of a restaurant. But for two people to sit there and wait and
Yeah.
watch and make sure that puppy was okay was like, gave me hope for humanity, while the person who left the
Seriously.
puppy in the car made me enraged beyond belief. It ground my olive pit so hard it was dust
Yeah.
by the time I was done. I was so pissed. I don't
Her
think
olive
anyone
pit
has
was
ever
literally just sand at this point.
sand, smaller than sand, whatever is the smallest grain of whatever the fuck you can get. That's where I was.
just powder.
So pissed, pure powder. And I just like what in the fuck is wrong with you? Why did you have to bring your dog in 17-degree weather? Maybe benefit of the doubt, it was 25 when you left home. 25-degree weather. Eat out for 2 hours,
But
leaving
guys,
your car.
that's below freezing.
Thank you.
That's 32. Anything below 32 is below freezing.
Thank you. For those of you who miss science,
Period. Okay.
those of you who miss
For
science,
those of you who miss science and don't live in Colorado
32 degrees Fahrenheit.
or Idaho or any northern state, I don't know.
Idaho.
If you live in Texas, Louisiana,
But you know what?
just so you know,
people
anything
in Texas,
below 32 is too cold.
people in Texas would be like,
Crack me
32?
up.
Are you fucking kidding me? 50 is freezing.
That doesn't exist. Yeah.
Excuse you. What are you
Okay.
talking about, 32? They'd
Excuse
be
you.
like, I'm sorry. I would never
Honey,
take my dog
that is a
in
normal
25 degree
That is a
weather.
Tuesday afternoon for us.
Literally, like in shorts.
Oh, we
and a
do.
swe-
We
and
have
a
coats
no
for our
sweater.
dogs. We have,
Yes.
listen, I have
Boots.
a down jacket for my dog.
A down. That's amazing. A down jacket. Yes.
Listen, I regret nothing.
Yes. We have
You have to.
at home.
You have to.
At home, I have an adorable psychopath who she.
Yes.
I'm currently pet sitting, so I'm not at
She's
home.
dog
I
sitting.
miss her.
Yeah.
I do so much. Although I have substitute puppies that I love and adore, but
Okay, but that one licked my leg multiple times, and we have a bond now. So
yes,
you
doodle,
can't break it.
doodle love,
Yes. Doodle love.
doodle love. Well, the young lady puppy, young puppy, lady puppy, I don't know, whatever, I have at home. She's like in the negative degree weather where you're just like supposed to take your dog potty and come right back in. A bitch was so excited
Yeah.
about the snow. She leapt through the snow and then fell over because it was so cold. She's like, I'm so excited. I'm a snow crackhead. Oh, quack,
Freeze.
quack, quack.
Oh, there's your quack quack.
Freeze. And so
That's fucking hilarious.
quack, quack, quack. That's my timer,
Yeah.
everybody. If you want to know what my timer sounds like on a daily basis.
That we're probably gonna ignore.
Every time.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Every
So
time. Yeah.
yeah, but that's the thing. Like you can't leave your dogs outside in cold weather, and the fact that you're leaving and in a vehicle, people. How many times
Yeah.
have you gone out to your car in ice cold freezing weather and you could barely touch the steering wheel because it's so cold in the car? And how many times have you gone into the car in 90-degree weather where it's hot as fuck and you
It's
can
too
barely
hot.
touch the steering
too
wheel? Just can't even.
It's too hot.
What is wrong with you people? Leaving
I
your
think that-
animals in your vehicles.
And I think that
dogs are
for
looking at
those
me.
of you who live in southern states probably don't understand. When we say it's cold, we mean cold. Like, we're not even joking.
Yeah.
It is unbearably, like, people will die if they stand outside for too long. Cold. Right?
So cold.
This environment, and I've seen people say, well, some dogs are made for the cold. So like huskies
No.
or what's the other brand? I want to say Bear.
I
bear
keep wanting to
something,
say wolf, so I don't know.
bear,
Someone
some
furry,
kind of wolf, husky, some kind of
fluffy.
husky furry dog, right? Yeah. And yes, they're made to be outside. They're designed that way.
Hmm.
But still, like if you left them out for multiple hours, it's still not okay. And yes, in the car, they're out of the element, but like it's still freezing. It's below freezing.
Yes.
And sometimes it gets negative wind chill, negative whatever here where we're
Yes.
at.
Yes.
It's just, it's too cold. It's too
It,
cold.
I mean,
You know how
it's
many
too
times,
cold.
even in the summer, we've had instances of people leaving their cars in the dog in the dog, their
And the
cars in the
dog.
dog.
I leave my car in my dog all the time. How do you think I get to work? By dog. Car dog.
I leave my car in the dog all the time too. But you leave them in the car, but like 90-degree turns into 120. That's death.
Yes.
That is guaranteed death.
You were cooking. You were cooking your fucking dog.
Literally cook. You're cooking your
Literally
dog.
cooking.
Stop. Just stop.
Please. Please,
Stop
for the love
cooking
of
your
God.
dog.
You're gonna cook your dog.
Ugh.
Make sure it's not like
Poor babies.
alive.
The
Poor
babies.
baby. Wow, that got dark. I don't want anybody to cook
babies.
their dog. Please don't
got
cook
really
your
dark.
dog. I
Don't
know.
cook your dog. Just stop. Just leave him at home.
Why?
If you're not sure, just leave him at home or make that extra trip to take him home and come back.
That's
It's not
my
that
question. My question for you is, why is it necessary to bring your dog everywhere you go and leave the dog in the car? Tell me why
hard. The area we live in, though, is very. Tell me why.
you're leaving
have to add
your
the IE
dog.
at the end.
Aye.
Why?
You're leaving your dog in the car. Tell me why your puppy has to miss you
Tell me
from
why.
your vehicle. Tell me why I'm always
Tell me
gonna
why.
have to say, what the fuck are you doing today? Backstreet Boys, I hope you enjoyed my rendition of your song. Shout out if you'd like to sing with us. Let us know. Accidental Martinis
Rest
at
in
Gmail.
peace, Aaron Carter. Is it Aaron or Nick?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Rest in peace to one of the Carter brothers.
Oh, shit. I forgot
And
one
the
of
other
them.
Carter brother, if you like, go shout out. Let me know some.
I forgot what.
Yeah.
I think it was
Overdose?
Was it
an
Aaron?
overdose?
Oh shit.
Or Nick. Nick is the actual Backstreet Boy.
Yeah.
Aaron was the brother.
Aaron was.
I think it was Aaron.
Was
Yeah.
Aaron Carter in Dream Street?
I don't know what that is.
Dream Street was like the baby boy band of Backstreet Boys. I think it was.
Oh.
They came.
Nope.
Oh, I get it. Street. Backstreet. Dream Street.
Dream Street.
Okay.
Backstreet.
They did.
Yes, and I waited in line
Dream Street.
with a friend. I didn't even listen. I didn't listen.
You did
I
not.
did too. I didn't listen to any of their songs, but I bought a CD just so I could have it signed. Did I buy a CD so I could have it
Okay.
signed?
You know what? Fair.
Or did I get a poster so I could have it signed? I had something fucking signed because it was by
Same
a famous
difference.
person.
Yeah.
I was there for a friend.
Who cares
Secretly
at that point?
myself. Anyway, it's fine.
Secretly, me.
Secretly. You say you're famous. I'm in.
The friend was me. It's fine.
May I have your signature, please? I'd like to just see it.
I just need your signature.
Just need your
It's
signature.
fine.
I'll probably throw it away later, but it's fine. It might have been a white piece of paper.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you probably don't have it now.
I don't. No. Dream Street.
No.
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 What is
So-
it?
So that was So people, don't leave your dogs in the car if it's too cold, too hot, or even mildly warm. It gets a lot harder.
It's a
Hotter
lot
in those
harder.
cars than you think.
It's a lot harder
If
for
you
your
can't take
dog
them in
to
the store
breathe.
with you, just yes, literally.
Literally.
Oh my god, I saw. This is even worse.
Oh no.
But I watch a lot of. I know this is actually worse.
How is this worse?
And like some people would argue that this is not worse. but this was a child that was left in the car in the heat of Florida.
No. So listen, I have puppies, not
And the car,
children. I'm just kidding. I'm just
I know. I know.
equally as bad. I'm sorry. Go on. Child.
They nag less. They're less of a pain in the ass. Anyway,
Puppies are children.
yeah, I saw this video. They're toddlers. To be fair,
To be fair.
to be exact, they're toddlers.
To be exact.
Yeah, to be exact. This lady went into a dollar store and left her toddler in the car. The cops came. They arrested her, took the child to whatever. I was like, who the fuck does that? Who does that? Girl,
I can't.
I can't.
I can't. Listen, also, I'm a little
can't.
upset that someone who leaves their child in the car gets arrested, but someone who leaves their puppy in the car does not. They get a ticket.
Thank you. Thank you.
If they get a ticket. If they
That's
get
it?
a ticket.
A ticket?
Or
If they get caught.
a stern
Right.
talking to.
Okay, sure.
It's fine.
I get a stern talking to from my mom every day.
Yeah, I mean, come
It's
on.
fine.
Let's listen. It's fine.
It's fine.
What
It's fine.
what is wrong with people? Just what is wrong with people? What is wrong with people? Not that you should leave your toddler at home by
Like,
themselves.
stop doing that.
But toddlers are allowed in the
But take
dollar
'em in the
store. Don't go to the dollar store if you
They
if
sure
you can't
are.
take your toddler in.
And she was like, well, the baby was sleeping. Yeah. Put him in the cart.
Congrats.
They'll sleep in the cart too, you know.
Congrats, your baby was sleeping. Why don't you wait
Okay.
until the baby is not sleeping? Or wake the baby up. Now I do realize the consequences.
Yeah.
I know I don't have children, but I was a nanny once, and I do realize the consequences of waking a child up and how awful that can be. Listen, waking me up
Yes.
from a nap isn't really that great at all.
It's awful.
It's awful. It could mean, potential death for you, but like
Death.
death. But like
Severe consequences, including and or not limited to death.
and or not limited to. I will give you a nasty fucking look and I'll say, what the fuck is your fucking problem? And we'll go from there. But like the toddler's
Yes.
gonna be probably crying and that's it. It won't give you a nasty look and ask you what the fuck your problem is. And
It'll wake
are you
up.
that desperate to go to the fucking dollar store? I do realize
It's a dollar store.
I do realize some people do their shopping at the dollar store. They buy some of the like essentials at the dollar store
Food. Yes.
because being broke
Dude,
sucks. But like,
I don't know. I have no sympathy for that because I have a video of my daughter at the grocery store and she's literally falling asleep in the little cart, the little baby, seat
little
thing.
buggy,
It's the cutest thing. Yeah.
little sweet pea.
But like, I'm not going to leave her in the car just because she's sleepy,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I took her in with me.
Well, shit.
It's,
I loved going to the grocery store.
and you just hurry up.
Yeah,
Yeah. You just hurry up. When your kid is asleep or sleepy and cranky, you just hurry up. Like, there's no other, you just hurry your ass up.
literally.
Or nowadays, you do online ordering.
Yeah, I mean, there's like online pickups for a reason.
There's
Curbside
Grubhub,
and delivery.
curbside,
Yeah,
and delivery.
yeah. We got options, man.
Girl,
Fucking options.
don't do it. Don't leave your dog or child anywhere.
Don't fucking do it. From accidental martinis, don't fucking do it.
Don't do it.
You're gonna grind our all pit so hard it'll be
Don't do
dust. The tiniest of all the dust.
Dust. Just powder.
Powder.
Just poof.
It might
Poof.
even be non-existent. It's
Into
so
the thin
small.
air.
Into the thin air.
Yeah. Literally.
I just
Literally. So,
can't even.
bitches can't.
Bitches can't. Is that it?
Well, that was our third bitch-tini.
Our third bitch
That was
teeny.
it.
Yes, we managed to
That
talk.
was it. Our third bitch-tini.
Let us know. Do you guys want us to separate our episodes into smaller episodes? Like, listen,
Hold up. The first one.
The first one went wrong in so many ways.
That was just an accident.
It was completely accident. And now we're like, well, do we keep the format of like, Bitchtini 1, Bitchtini 2,
Yeah.
Bitchtini 3, Bitchtini B, Bitchtini Z? Or do we keep it as one?
Z.
Yeah. We'll get there.
And I was
eventually.
saying, like, some of the podcasts that I personally listen to are like 2-3 hours long.
Yeah.
And I easily stop it when I need to and pick up where I left off, because I listen to it at work or while I'm cleaning and I need to stop it for a second or whatever.
That pause button.
So yeah, let us know what you think.
Well, you know what?
We may or may not listen, but
Yeah, exactly. We may or may not listen. And are we going to listen to how long you think our podcast should be? Absolutely fucking not. We're just asking you, do you want us to keep it in one or do you want us to split it in two? That's it. Listen to the question, hear what we say. Don't give me an answer I'm not looking for.
Hear us out. Hear us out.
Hear us out. We're doing our thing and we don't give a fuck.
Yep. We don't care.
We do
at all.
No. Not remotely.
Cheers to that.
And cheers. I'm out.
Not even close.
Not a martini.
Cheers. I'm out too. It's empty. I've got nothing.
Well, I guess in that case.
Well, guys, follow us on Facebook, Accidental Martinis, or Instagram, Accidental Martinis.
MySpace, Accidental Martinis.
MySpace, Accidental Martinis. Or accidentalmartinis@gmail.com.
Yes. And you can find us anywhere.
And make sure you send us any rumors.
Yes.
Yes.
Send us your rumors. And if there's like a topic you're dying for us to talk about, we'll fit that in.
We'll add it to the list.
Absolutely.
We got a running list going.
Got a running list. YOLO. We'll talk about it.
We do. YOLO. It's fine.
But we
good.
really need your rumors, though. Otherwise, we're going to be up in here talking about how Nicolas Cage is a vampire and Lindsay Lohan had a sister that died before the end of Parent Trap.
Twin sister.
Twin sister.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Here we are. Enjoy. So save us from that, google.com, and send us your own rumors.
Yes.
We just, honestly, we've always said we love talking about things as long as we're not involved.
Yeah, as long as we're not that penny on the train tracks that side rails everything. We'll talk about it.
Then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Also, we keep everybody confidential as much as possible.
Yes.
We don't name names. We don't.
And
you will be confidential. We'll give you a mock bogus name, probably out of thin air.
Yeah, out of thin air, like Brewy.
Is that your dog?
Yeah. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Out the doggy door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. Doing great.
Yeah. So send us your rumors.
Send us your rumors.
Or things you want us to talk about as under Rumors on the Rim.
Rumors.
But
yeah.
That's it.
Rumor.
Yeah. Rumor on the rim.
Thank you for listening.
Rumor.
We're Accidental
Thank
Martinis.
you, everybody.
It's Delali. I'm Jessica.
Accidental Martinis. I'm Delali.
I'm Jessica. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.